2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Ace Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
That's a tough one to swallow. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about the lie?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a pretty favorable lie considering.
This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. Wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Wow, that had no chance. He's got this one for a bogey. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Way too much on that one. 6 feet to the cup. Wow. Okay, finishing up here. And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And that one won't find the green.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Needs this putt to save par.
This one's looking good.
A tap in for bogey. Unfortunately, that drops him to 2 over for the event.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, Rich. It's a great par 3.
Yeah, it's long in length, but you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hanse, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of. And the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
Putting for par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit a par 4. It's the 13th hole.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
This shot from about 110 yards away.
Wind straight down.
On the green, but a ways to go. Putt on the way and looking good early.
Yeah.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. So that'll be it for today, and there's a lot of work to do.
It was an average day at best out there. Certainly work improvement can be done before the next round.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is starting the day in the top 20 as we get things underway. This one will be from the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
I don't think there's enough on this one. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. A 3-footer coming up.
Can he save his par?
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Out to the 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
He is looking left.
Now this putt for birdie. Henny is greenside.
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
That one needs to hit a house. 7 feet from here. Oh, I thought that was going down. And to tap in as we move on to the next hole.
He finds himself in a share of 9th on the leaderboard.
And moving down the leaderboard as well. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
What a beautiful leave right there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Too much power on that stroke. This putt from 6 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Rich, you look at this leaderboard, it should be a fun weekend alongside you.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Ace Championship continues as we get into our 3rd round of action. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. Our featured player is in the 6th spot as our coverage begins. Looking forward to seeing what he can do out there today. We're going to go down to number 14 now. That's the thick stuff. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That was an amazing approach shot here on 14, and now putting for birdie. And a tap in left for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
2 under for the event. Just a little bit off on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Needs this putt to save par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, Andrew, it's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
That's a good looking stroke right there. Needs this one for bogey. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. While we have a moment, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 6th place. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
This is a 7-iron on the way. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. This putt is from 10 feet.
A clutch par putt.
On a nice line.
That putt drops for par. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. This now, his 3rd shot.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. That's disappointing. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Never quite hit that. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Now to 18, a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
This is a hybrid. This putt from 7 feet away. So close. I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. He finishes off his round with a bogey. So the round is in the books. Rich, great to be alongside you.
Decent performance, but I know this player's expecting a little bit more out of themselves. They're really not the type of player that will settle for a top 10.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the ACE Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. welcome back. Let's get out there. Our current leader is at 12 under par. And now to the play on the 14th.
What a drive. Look at that.
Now this one is right on the line between fairway and rough. Hey, Henny, what can you tell us about the lie?
Andrew, it was looking great until you got to the ball.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
An opportunity to get to 1 under with this putt. Henny is right there.
This putt is around 32 feet.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
Okay, that's going to play. All right, this is tough, but makeable. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
From that distance, that's a really solid job. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. And after that, he remains at even par. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
From 10 feet away. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. That's a tap-in par.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's not the one he wanted. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? Yeah, nicely played. Chance to get 1 under the card with this putt.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Out to the 18th tee.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side. Carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden, that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
That was not clean contact. This one is 5 feet away. And that's all she wrote. He'll end up at 1 under as he finishes. And for a first appearance on the PGA Tour, not a bad start, Rich.
Boy, I'll say top 10 in your first ever PGA Tour start. That is one heck of an accomplishment.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elving, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. Standing over his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
And he needs this to save par. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Currently has a share of second place. The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is. Just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Trying to avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself in a share of third place. The third at Central Otago is consistent with the rest of the golf course, Rich. Just a gorgeous little par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So lay up short of that. And the second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've paced it out. It's 40 feet.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole is the first of the par 3s at Central Otago.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. An opportunity to make a par here. That's a good-looking putt, that. Wow, what a putt. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
14 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
So close.
And this one will be for bogey.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the 2nd round of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold. Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th.
This one is chewing fiber.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's disappointing. That was an opportunity missed there. Tapping in for a bogey there.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. That's a big drive. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Okay, time to return to the action.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up 1, maybe 2 on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that takes him to 6 under. Welcome to the par 4, 12th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's into the 2nd cut of rough. That's the long grass. Toot, toot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. you know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. This hole is a long par 4.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
That's a pretty handy shot. And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And updating the standings, they're currently in top spot alongside Rory McIlroy.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Going with the 7. Not a bad play, that one. 19 feet to the cup. This is a par putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Time to update the standings now, and our featured player is in 2nd place behind Rory McIlroy. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow with this player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're just about to begin the third round action of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, our featured player, is setting the pace here in the halfway stage of the tournament. Really nice going.
I think it's a great day because he's leading by one, but not over Rory McIlroy. No, thank you very little. Rory McIlroy hot on his heels. Let's watch and see it how it unfolds.
We're going down to the 6th hole now. That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Currently 9 under for the event. Setting up now on a par 4.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Oh, great swing there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Now at -9 for the tournament. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Club up. I like this play.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well struck. 8 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, looks like it's going down the hill, breaking to the right.
Ooh. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Oh, that just kills you. Free putting for par. He's currently just in second place. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
Wide open right here. Couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Setting up for his third shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Putting now for a bogey. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Wonderfully played. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And at the conclusion of this round, he finishes in second.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.